Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. It's your girl Claudia Jordan, and we are back with a brand new episode of TGIF. Of course, we're here to spill the tea and break down some of the biggest headlines in the news and on social media with a side of shade, but a whole lot of intelligence. Later on the show, we're catching up with the founder and CEO of Butterskin, Dorion Renaud. Now sit back and relax, get ready to sip this hot tea, get you something to drink like I have. I got me some Tito's and pineapple juice. Al, what's up, Al? Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's going on, Claudia?
You drinking tonight? I know you moving.
Tito's and orange juice. I gotta drink. I'm 75% there with getting everything where it's supposed to be, but whew.
Moving's not fun, huh? Well, some things are fun about moving, though.
Starting over, yeah, in a new place. That part is fun, but unpacking, like making sure they don't break or, break something, especially like harm my art. That part is the part that really freaks me out the most.
When I moved to Dallas, I feel like there's no good moving companies. When I moved to Dallas, they ruined 50% of my stuff, like dining room tables, big me, everything. So it was terrible. All right, well, good luck with that. Also, please welcome, looking pumped up and smoothed out, Funky Dineva. What's up with the glow, Q?
What's going on? I'm pregnant. I'm over here. Wait, I'm over here laughing at both of y'all. Both of y'all give that y'all house outfitted from IKEA, and y'all around here talking about the movers breaking y'all stuff.
Oh, I know. I don't give IKEA to nobody.
What'd you say about IKEA?
I don't give IKEA. Both of y'all houses look like it's outfitted by IKEA, and y'all around here talking about the movers breaking y'all stuff. And I don't know why you didn't leave half that shit in DC and just reboard it when you got to LA.
Because my stuff is too expensive, son. No, I keep my stuff with me. I pay thousands of dollars for.
First of all, not the person with no headboard, nightstand, or pillowcase, and no comforter.
Talk about us.
No throw pillows. He got a basic bed on the floor.
I don't have throws. Because they're not functional, and I don't make my bed. But Mama does have her nightstand, and I do have me a headboard. And yes, sometimes I don't have pillowcases on my pillows because they be in the dryer. But they mine. I go in, they clean, and they didn't come from IKEA. They came from Ghost Bed.
Until you get a pillowcase over those discolored yellow pillows, yellow pillows from Spit, then we don't want to hear it. Okay, I will invite you to the housewarming. Anyways, I see we starting off feisty today, eh?
Oh, I like it.
It's cute drinking. I'm doing this for the ancestors. No, I'm just pumped. I mean, Sojourner Truth running through me. So I'm here to tell the truth tonight.
Oh, Lord. Well, it is Black History Month. It's the first day of Black History Month. And when you think Black excellence, you think TJF, don't you? Yes, no, in the chat? Give us a Black fist in the chat if you believe TGIF is part of Black history and if we are Black excellence.
And Claudia, one more thing before we move on. Y'all have to admit, it's kind of crazy how Beyonce sent the world in a frenzy on the first day of Black History Month.
She did.
What her prices?
Well, she just announced her dates and then the photo that she did. And
how much was your ticket again? Oh, no, you haven't gotten your ticket.
I haven't gotten it yet, but catch this. I ain't seen one. You know how normally people post the little placards with Black history facts and people, baby, Beyonce don't shut down the whole. Ron DeSantis should have hired Beyonce if he wanted to take Black history out of schools. Because, baby, we ain't seen no Booker T. Washington post. We ain't seen no Martin Luther King post. It has all been Beyonce today on the first day of Black History Month.
I love that picture that she released on the horse, like when she's looking down with that glitter bikini. Her body looks bomb. She looks amazing. You ain't drinking, Q?
Nuh-uh, baby. Let me tell you now, I'm going to try for the whole month of Black History Month to unlock my better self. I'm going to try.
Can you not
lie start with hours?
Can you not lie for Black History Month? Please?
Right. Not Black History Month, Q. Say you're going to try hour by hour.
Well, I said I was going to try, period.
Okay. You know what? Let's get into the show. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence recently announced that Bad Boys 4 is officially in the works. Take a look.
Hey, it's about that time.
It's about that time.
It's official, y'all.
Y'all know what it is, right?
It's official. Bad Boys for life, baby.
That's
right. For life.
Are y'all excited for this sequel? Q, let's start with him.
You know what? Yeah, I am. Now, granted, I haven't seen part 3. And I actually remember being a kid and my mom taking me to the theaters when part one. I'm from Miami, so it was a big deal being able to see landscapes from Miami in the background. I've got one small complaint. I feel like Will Smith and Martin Lawrence have been cheated from what this franchise could have been, especially when you consider how fast they spit out these Fast and the Furious franchises and these other big movie franchises. But when their movie came out in the 90s, I guess Hollywood wasn't doing these big, long-standing, running, multi-billion-dollar franchises. So I'm going to take what I can get and work with it. But yes, I am most definitely excited for these two brothers and for this.
Okay, Al, what you think?
Listen, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And we know these two right here have been a part of this franchise and this brand for almost 30 years, since 1995, right? So that part is kind of warming. We know that they were blockbusters in the gross sales. In the third one, it was over $420 million in sales, which is great. But I don't know, Claudia, when I saw him with that video, something in me just still felt kind of weird. Like, am I ready for him to be out of jail yet? But not really like putting him in jail. But it was almost like, now that I've seen the real Will Smith, seeing that character of the dude that's charismatic and can get you to do anything, it's just kind of feeling kind of awkward to me. But I will say this, congratulations and a shout out to Will Smith and Martin Lawrence on this new venture. And I can't wait to watch it. For two black men to do something over the course of 30 years in Hollywood is unprecedented, and I'm here for that part.
I gotta admit, and this is something that whoever I'm dating complains, I'm not a big movie girl when it comes to action movies, so I didn't watch any of them. I haven't seen any of them, but I'm more of a documentary, romantic comedy type of girl. I will say this, two black men leading an action movie with, Jerry Bruckheimer, huge producers, biggest in the game for this long. It is definitely part of Black history. It is a big deal, right. And especially with both of these men have been through in their lives and their careers. It is good to see that they are still getting those big movie deals, and I'm happy for us to get them. And maybe I'll try to see one of these. I don't know. We'll see. Good luck to them both. All right, moving on. Jeffree Star, in time for Black History Month, is teasing fans with his new mystery man who allegedly plays for the NFL. And I say that because he's always attached to somebody Black. Now, Star posted a faceless photo on Twitter of his new man with the caption, "His team didn't make it into the Super Bowl, but he's 6'6" and plays perfect in the bedroom." Star posted another photo of the pair holding hands on a private jet and wrote, "Goodbye, LA. Time to spend time with my boo in Wyoming." Twitter users had a field day trying to figure out who Star's mystery man is. One person wrote, "It's Carl Nassib. He's 6'6" and already came out last year. Someone else wrote, "Am I the only one who thinks it's Tom Brady?" It is not. First of all, you will not put my quarterback in this. Right. He left the Patriots, but he's still my quarterback. All right. What do you think about Jeffree Star teasing his new mystery man? And do you have an idea of who it could be? And do you care? Al, let's start with you.
I'm more than happy to go first. No, I don't care. I don't think Jeffree Star is attractive. I think if you're going to tease it, tell it. I'm with Q on, don't be doing this halfway, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. If you want us to know him, let us know him. Other than that, I feel like you're faking some type of hype, and you also want people to think, or you're on this quest to come across as desirable. And that's one thing that he's not to me. So I'm not interested and don't care who it could possibly be.
So you don't find Jeffree attractive at all?
Not for me.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give Jeffree Star? How many stars? How many stars do you give Jeffree Star? 1 to 5.
That bitch twinkle, twinkle, and wish upon a star. None. I answer none. Let me jump in here. I'm gonna take the story somewhere else. Me being a card-carrying member of the gay community, I do not like DL culture whatsoever. And while I don't know if this guy is on the DL or not, attaching this whole NFL mystique to it plays into that whole DL culture. I got an athlete that don't nobody know about, so I'm a notch above. I got a premium dude because he's in the NFL. There was just something that was very thirsty and off-putting to that. For me, aside from the fact that Jeffree has been resurrected 2,000 years ago in the still walking the earth. So I just don't care. Like, what do you do? Like, are these real relationships, or you can already tell his self-esteem is somewhere in the toilet, because it always makes you feel like you somebody to say you've got this athlete or this mystery man, and it's like, I mean, it's just lame.
Now he keep an athlete,
on payroll.
Okay.
Let's not get it twisted. Let's not get
this is not by choice, right?
On payroll.
Yeah, I don't like the teasing of the NFL guy. It's look at me, daddy. It's I got one of the guys that probably are desirable to the women. I took one from I took one. And also, Jeffrey, we know once it goes bad, you got to put him on blast and try to embarrass him, right? Like, is it real? I mean, I don't know. I mean, hey, maybe it is. You're just happy, when you first get with someone, you want to post them all over the internet. I learned my lessons from that. But I don't know, Jeffrey. I question anyone that gets with you. Like, you're so cringy. You're like the Marilyn Manson of the gay community. Like, that's what you look like, right? Like, look, Jesus
There's
Christ.
nothing attractive about that
At all.
And you would think, as much as you have been affiliated with Kim Kardashian back in the day, that you wouldn't look so cheap. I mean, that thing, it just was giving like Party City paper mache, and the neck and the
Cute, not the lack of neck.
Is Benzino your daddy? Like, and then it's like, and don't get me wrong, I'm never gonna knock nobody who's made their money in the internet space, but I don't know why they follow you for beauty, because
I can't.
That's like having a fat trainer. Or
oh my God, we
chubby vegan. I'm like, I'm not taking advice from you.
I think I'm gonna do the rest of the show like this.
Oh God.
And what really turned me up about Jeffrey was, you can make Jeffrey's successful, I guess, right? I won't take that away from him, but the way he was flaunting and kind of like so happy to take a man. Well, you can't take a man, but to be parading around with a man that was a new baby daddy to that woman. I thought that was really raggedy. I didn't like that. It kind of turned me off. But anyways, how's he look again, Q?
Thank you.
Can we all do it?
And he's sitting there looking like, production, can you put that picture? Oh, we gotta go to the next topic, y'all.
Oh, we got the next topic.
And the girls.
All right, moving on. A 66-year-old former food service director has been accused of stealing $1.5 million worth of food, mainly chicken wings. Not during Black History Month, y'all. Come on.
Right.
I was like, when I heard this, I'm like, please don't be black. Please don't be black. But
it was chicken, Claudia.
Why can't we resist that tasty bird? All right. According to documents, Vera Liddell's fraudulent activity started at the height of COVID, during a time when students were not allowed to be physically present in school, but the school district continued to provide meals for the students to pick up. So according to court records, Liddell was accused of ordering more than 11,000 cases of chicken wings from the school district food provider and then picking up the order in a district cargo van. What are your thoughts on these accusations? Go ahead, Q.
She innocent. Let me tell you something. She innocent. Anybody who steal that much chicken, it leads me to believe she was doing the Lord's work and she was out there spreading it to the community. That's what it was. She was spreading it to the community. But no, here's the thing, right? And it was so funny because being a former accountant, when I read the story, when they said that midway through the year, they were already $300,000 over the food budget for the year, or whatever. And that was the red flag that led them to do an audit. I was just like, this is what happens when Black people steal from a job. This is what happened when I stole from a job one time. Oh, I got to tell y'all that one day. I almost went to jail, bitch.
Can we see the picture, production? The picture while Q was talking?
Of Q in jail?
No.
This is what happens because we get greedy. We get so caught up in the moment. And it's like, I guess she didn't understand the accounting of it all because, ma'am, somebody was going to recognize that much chicken was being bought and that much chicken was missing. You're supposed to steal family reunion size portions and repast portions and pastor appreciation portions of boxes of chicken. You're not supposed to steal enough chicken for us to send to a small village in Africa and sustain them for a year. And that's what this lady did. But I'm sure when the court transcripts come out, it's going to say that the Lord spoke to her and that she was spreading out chicken to the impoverished families of whatever city and state she's from.
She looks just like one of my aunts. I was like, is that my aunt? Al, real quick before we go to commercials, any thoughts on this story?
This is so interesting to me. It's super interesting. Something in the milk ain't clean. I'm with Q on that. I don't think this woman acted alone because think about it. She ordered 11,000 cases of chicken legs, right? Over a 19-month period during the height of the chicken cost, which was the highest it's ever been at $3.25 a pound. Now, guys, listen, this is the interesting part. In the school system that she works, kids are not allowed to eat any food with a bone in it. So why wasn't this flagged at the very beginning? How do you order food that is inappropriate and out of the guidelines of your school system's food service for 2 years to the tune of $1.5 million? And she did it using the school van. Something in the milk ain't clean here, and I can't wait to figure out what it was.
Well, shout out to her for pulling that off. And, shout out to her confidence. We're going to honor her confidence, not her crime, but her confidence for Black History Month. On that note, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with more shenanigans after this. Welcome back to TGIF. Now, tonight we are joined by a jack of all trades who is taking the skincare industry by storm. Please welcome the CEO and founder of Butterskin, Dorion Renaud. Dorion, what's up? How are you?
What's up, Claudia? What's up, Funky? What's up,
hey,
Al?
Dorion?
I'm a soulmate, by the way, so I have to say that. Like, I watch every Wednesday and every Friday. Yes.
Smart man. Well, we appreciate you being here. So let's get right into it because we have a lot to cover with you. Now, listen, Dorion, at the age of 8, you quickly learned the value of hard work while being employed at your father's barbershop and shoe shine shop. Let's get into this. Like, how did your father inspire your journey as an entrepreneur?
Well, I guess he was looking for employees, because I ended up working the front register and ended up just really helping him run his business. He had a barbershop and a shoe shop. So I was able to see what self-care looked like in a Black neighborhood, like many Black young men out there. My dad was a perfect example, that self-care and masculinity go hand in hand, and it's not demasculating to take care of yourself.
Dorion, what's so interesting to me is you've gone now from cashier to CEO of a skincare line, Butterskin. So obviously hard work pays off. What inspired you, though? Tell me the inspiration that inspired you to develop Butterskin.
Butterskin. Al, actually, I would walk into department stores and, I'm here in LA and I remember moving here at 20 years old and my skin was horrible growing up. I had problematic skin. And then as I started getting into entertainment and, having makeup put on my face, they would take the makeup off and I would look at my skin and just be so embarrassed. And, I started working on my skin and using my routine, which is now butter. And so many men and women were asking me what I had done. And, it just wasn't a space for us at the counters of these high-end luxury department stores or anywhere else. And I would go into CVS and try to get products and they would have to ask for a key to get my products out the Black hair care section. So I just was over that. I felt like we deserved more than an urban hair, urban skin area in a store, and that we deserve to be front and center.
Nice.
So Dorion, speaking of skincare routines, you can tell I got a sickness skincare routine.
You do.
My two co-hosts, they have to put plaster and silly putty all over.
I know you're not.
It order to look.
Claudia, get him.
We look naturally.
Claudia, get it.
He gets one vial of Botox and filler. Now he's the Halle Berry of the show.
Right. With a little
Yeah.
bit of side tooth filled in.
Right. Remember,
I'm gonna have to give you a butter skin campaign.
Yes, send them a whole case. But let me ask you a question, Dorian. How do your products help nurture the melanin skin back to good health? And why is it important? Please let my two co-hosts know why it's important to have a good skincare routine.
Well, our skin is different. And even though we have a different complexion, there is complexity in our complexion. And so at Butter Skin, we have a customizable skincare kit, and the program is customizable to your liking. We suffer from dark spots and hyperpigmentation and things that, our unmelanated friends don't really suffer from. So, we started from the roots with shea butter and cocoa butters and really products and ingredients that really help our Black and brown skin, and that's what was missing for me.
I love it. I'm glad. And I love that, men are now taking better care of their skin,
Yes.
and there's a whole bunch of products for them now, and that can help my co-host over there get it together. So, I was excited to see you and see you in all the ads with Carrie Hilson. And how did that come about real quick?
Well, I've been knowing Carrie for, like 12, 13 years since I lived in Atlanta. She's been my friend since I was in college. And so everybody you see in these campaigns, from Carrie to 2 Chainz to Cassie to anyone else, I called them personally and I just asked them. I'm blessed to have so many acquaintances and friends in this industry. And so when I'm inspired to create a new campaign or product, I just call up one of my friends. Everything about butter is personal and from the heart.
So how does it feel to have Butterskin sold in over 600 Ultra beauty stores nationwide, not to mention other popular retailers? That's pretty dope.
It's crazy. I never in my life thought that it would be butter. Claudia, you and I have been knowing each other for a long time. I've been acting and hosting and doing all those different things. And I never in my wildest dream would have thought it would have been skincare that, really put me on a map and put me nationwide and worldwide. So I'm humbled. I'm still excited. I'm still in this and I'm growing as I'm doing it. I'm learning as I'm doing it, and so I'm just rolling with the audience on this. It feels insane, honestly.
Well, Dorian, I'm really proud of you. Before we go, what is it that you want people to take away from your journey? And where can our loving soulmates who are all up in the chat, they are commenting on your looks. They think you and Al should hook up, but that's up to y'all.
Oh, God.
What can they take away from your journey? And where can the soulmates support and get Butterskin?
I think what they can take away from my journey is that I am just like you, just because I was like on television or doing things like that, no one in the skincare industry cared. They didn't give a damn. I had to go set up booths in the middle of nowhere and really hustle, and learn this game. And so I say, learn whatever it is you want to do. If you want to start a business, get educated. Don't necessarily worry about your peers. Worry about the audience out there that supports you. And you can find butter on our website or Macy's, Ulta, JCPenney, Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom's. The list goes on and on for the retailers that we are in. So you should be able to find it in your local area.
All right. And not only can you support his products, he still has his foot in the entertainment business. I'm going to let him speak on that when we may be having him back. We'll see. Dorian, thank you for joining us. Make sure you support Dorian's skincare line, Butterskin, by going to www.butterskin.com. Congratulations, and we are proud of you, Dorian.
Congratulations.
Congrats, Dorian.
And don't go out with Al Reynolds because it ain't going to be Butterskin that's going to get your face back
You
right.
guys' favorite job is to
You're gonna
hang
need
on
an
me.
IV.
This doesn't even make any sense.
We'll send y'all a picture. When we out and about.
All right.
Please do.
Ooh, all right.
I'm
We'll
going
be
to hit you
back
up,
after.
Dorian.
Before and after.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
I know Q not being messy, Claudia.
This is
I
gonna
know
be a
he's
mess.
not.
Well,
I know he's not. Did.
we'll be looking for pictures in the group chat. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. They a mess tonight. Welcome back to TGIF. If you're just joining us, you need to rewind this segment because I think we may have a whole love connection on this show. Don't you think, Q?
I think so, baby. Mm-hmm.
Y'all a mess.
He was what, laying it low, spreading it wide.
Laying it low and spreading it wide and laying it on thick.
Who was?
You.
Man, if y'all don't stop. I'm trying to get some butter products like y'all.
We
Y'all
want
got
some
your
products too. We want some products too for a lifetime.
Well, speaking of products, let me go ahead and get into this. We all know how important sleep is to our overall health and wellness. Well, let me tell you about Ghost Bed, the best beds in the game. Ghost Bed is a family-owned business that's been designing high-quality sleep products for more than 2 decades, and their 50,000 positive reviews show just how awesome they are. From luxury mattresses to premium sheets that get softer with every wash, Ghost Bed is your go-to for all things sleep. Plus, if you sleep hot, every Ghost Bed mattress is designed with cooling in mind, including materials like their signature Ghost Ice fabric. Now, with Ghost Bed, you get fast and free shipping, plus a 101-night sleep trial with free returns. So trying out a mattress is truly risk-free. Now, you can even take their online quiz to find the ideal mattress for your sleeping style. Shipping is free and fast, and most orders ship within 24 hours. You can try out your you can try your mattress for 101 nights with free returns, and you can even take their online quiz to find the ideal mattress for your sleeping style. Listen, my boys here, they love the product. They speak very highly of it. Q, I know you love this pillow. Talk about it. Speak on it, please.
Y'all already know it's the new year and I'm doing things new. I go up for the pillow or whatever, but I honestly think because of this pillow is so good, so squishy, so reliable that I'm really leaning towards making an investment in the Ghost Bed. I have heard nothing but positive reviews from the Ghost Bed, and I can already tell you if the pillow is of this quality, the bed has got to be heavenly.
All right. Al, what do you think? I know you speak about this helping your migraines and all that. Al, we can't hear you. You're on mute.
Excuse me. So, I'm a huge advocate of this product, and I promise you, soulmates, if you have issues with sleeping, snoring, or migraines, the cooling effect of the pillow helped me tremendously. And I'm just a warm-blooded person, so I'm like Q. Once I get a little change together, I'm definitely gonna try this Ghost Bed, but mainly because of the material that it's made out of, that cooling material that helps you cool your body and cool your mind. So definitely a Ghost Bed advocate right here.
Well, let me know because I'm thinking about getting a new bed for my new place. All right, y'all, for a limited time, Ghost Bed is offering our viewers 30% off Ghost Bed mattresses plus 2 free luxury pillows, or get 40% off when you bundle a mattress with their award-winning adjustable base. Now, I have some Ghost Bed products on the way, and I can't wait to get them. To find your perfect mattress, use promo code T at ghostbed.com/T. Look, you won't want to miss out on the savings. Again, that's promo code T at ghostbed.com/T. Go ahead and get you one. All right, let us know in the comments what you think. All right, soulmates, we know how much y'all enjoy hearing about funky shenanigans in these streets, and they sometimes go viral, and we got to hear all about them. All right. So we thought we'd give you some Q time with wild and crazy funky Dineva. Q.
So, we're going to keep it clean and classy for Black History Month, and I'm going to try to unlock my better self. So this is actually a feel-good story that involves Kandi Burruss, how I first ended up on television and how I ended up getting an agent and launching my career. Way back when, I'm out to eat with a friend. This is just when I had really just started doing my videos on YouTube. And the friend was like, do you want to go to Candy Coated Nights? And at that moment, Candy Coated Nights was being filmed out of her Tags Smyrna boutique. And I was like, sure. So we finish eating and we go to Candy Coated Nights, and she happened to have RuPaul Drag Race contestant Tyra Sanchez on the show. And the show was a little boring. And I'm tweeting from the audience, and all the people in the audience are like, Funky Dineva's in the audience. That funny guy is in the audience. And Candy stops in the middle of her show and she looks around and she's like, are you? And I was like, yeah, I am. So she shouts me out or whatever the case may be. And I stay after the show. She comes back. She invites me on her show or whatever to do Candy Coated Nights. So fast forward, I'm minding my business like I always do. And I get this email from some random producer who actually happened to work for FOXSOUL now, Katrina Daly. I'll never forget her name because she's the first person to help me get on television. And the email's like, hi, Funky Dineva. We would like to use your YouTube videos on our Love and Hip Hop reunion how much would you charge to license these videos? Now, granted, I don't know nothing about the business licensing, and at this time in my life, the only celebrity I know is Candy Burris. So I call Candy. I'm like, listen, Candy, I need your help. They're asking me how much to license my videos. I don't know what this means. Candy goes, do you mind if I call my agent and get my agent in on it? Her agent happened to be Tracy Christian at the time, who actually is now my agent. And Tracy at the time actually happened to be the person who sold Love and Hip Hop to Viacom. So Tracy calls me back. She's working a deal. She finally calls me back. She says, hey, I got good news and bad news. I said, well, what's the good news? She said, instead of using your videos, I convinced them to use you. I said, okay. She said, what's the bad news? I said, what's the bad news? She said, the bad news is they're not going to pay you. That damn Mona. She's like, they're not going to pay you. I said, okay, doesn't sound like a bad deal to me, guys. And that's how I ended up on the very first season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Reunion. And that's actually how I ended up getting signed to Tracy Christian and Associates. And Tracy Christian is still my agent to this day, all thanks to that serendipitous meeting with Candy Burris at Tag's Boutique way back when.
Very nice. Oh, that's so nice that you decided not to talk about Doogie tonight and want to actually do a policy. I love that. Look at you leveling up for Black History Month.
Come on, your inner self.
I like it. But let me tell you what happened at the end of that reunion, baby, with some of the producers, baby. Whoa! It was this one married cameraman. No, I'm just playing.
No, you're not. So I got a question. So how both of you have agents, obviously. How do you get an agent in this game?
A lot of my stuff I do without an agent. I just actually talked to one today that I will be signing with because I figured if I did this much without an agent, imagine the career I would have if I had really good representation. Like there's some general meetings. Send your stuff out, reach out. Now with Instagram, like they didn't have that when I first started. We had to go to go-sees to modeling agencies, Google the talent agencies in your city. And they usually have a go-see day where you can go see them, show your pictures, or now they probably want you to just send some stuff in after COVID. You might send them like make a reel, get some clips from this show or whatever, and you send it on in with a headshot and a professional looking headshot and see if you can request a general meeting. That's really how you do it.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And you've got name recognition on your side, Al, so it wouldn't be hard. It wouldn't be hard for you to snag somebody.
Yeah. That's it. You can do it. Especially now. We are a hot show.
Hey.
Got people blogging about us, trying to copy us, talking about us, mad at us, trying to get everybody to not like us. It ain't working though.
Wait till we get sued. You haven't reached success yet until they sue you.
Oh, I don't want to hear that word.
I've been sued so many times.
Me too.
Really?
Well, they never go nowhere, but I stay in court.
Someone sent me a cease and desist letter one time, but I ain't gonna say it was because it's one of Al's friends. But it didn't go nowhere. But I'll tell you in the commercial break.
Okay, that'll be good. I like it. My friend.
Me and Dimitri got it. Anyways, rapper Asian Doll clapped back at a Twitter user who was making fun of an outfit that she wore in Dubai. Asian Doll posted a series of photos on Twitter wearing a brown graphic cutout dress. Someone on Twitter wrote, "This is the tackiest outfit I've ever seen. It's true when they say money can't buy style." Asian Doll responded, "Just because you wear slick backs don't make you that girl. You just look like a slick back bleep. That girl, she's so classy. Like, girl, bye. Money can't buy you hoes off my bleep, it seems." All right, are y'all here for Asian Doll's look? What do you think about it? Thoughts, prayers? What do you think?
Fashion is subjective, right? One person loves it, another person doesn't. But the way Asian Doll went up on social media about being invited to Dubai, you were expecting her to just like really be giving it to the girls. And it's kind of giving like Fashion Nova realness, despite the fact that it might even be something designer. But it's just giving off Fashion Nova realness. And what people don't understand about style is 50% of it is clothes. The other 50% is the confidence and the aura and the energy that you exude from who you are on the inside. And it's definitely given hood.
Okay, Al, what do you think about it?
I mean, I agree with Q on this one. This is no shade, guys. I have no idea who she is. I don't even know one song of hers.
Mhm.
But I thought that just looking at the picture, she looked beautiful. She was curvy. She was showing a lot of skin. I wouldn't think that would be an outfit that would be, like showing anybody anything, but she looked good. But I don't know her. I don't know her songs. Do you guys know any of her songs, Claudia or Q?
I don't, but I'm 49, so I don't know.
Gotcha.
I just know her from popping off on Instagram all the time, but no, I don't know any of her music either. I'm a supple young,
Just
fresh face, supple young 39.
Oh, now because Dorian has complimented your face, you're a fresh face, simple, young.
Oh, baby, I was that long before Dorian came on this show, honey. I was that long before.
Man, delusion is so strong these days.
Listen, y'all see how when I say young, supple 39, they get all in their feelings.
But you're not young, brother. You're 1 foot away from 40. What are you talking about?
I'm young, supple, 1 foot away from 40.
Them insides ain't 40 though. They about 67. All right, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with more after this. And Spunky that name is supple self, allegedly. We'll be back. Welcome back to TGIF. Soulmates, if you're enjoying the show, give us a thumbs up in the chat. I'm seeing y'all in the chat. Thank you for watching us and supporting the show. All right, y'all. Latto recently auctioned off a pair for animal print undies after trolls accused her of repeatedly wearing the same underwear. Now, the bid started at 99 cents on eBay and went up to $90,000 before the site removed the auction due to the violation of their used clothing policy. Now, according to TMZ, the company says it uses multiple layers of AI technology in addition to its professionally trained eBay investigators to sniff out errant sales like Latto's and ensure they are upholding health and hygiene standards. What are your thoughts on eBay interfering with Latto's bag? She almost had $90,000, Al. What you think?
Oh, it's so unfortunate, but hey, AI be getting Q's Instagram page taken away from him, and he don't even know why. So I can only imagine if you still sell used underwear, that would flag them much sooner than anything else. I feel like, what does this really mean? She knows the worth of her underwear now. Go on any one of her own social media outlets and post it on her own and not pay eBay a fee. That's what it sounds like to me.
Okay. What you think about this?
No, I'm a little mad at eBay. Maybe she needed to go to Poshmark or one of them other fashion resellers or whatever the case may be. But listen, there's already a platform for this. What's the website that Hazel E sold her animal smelling panties on?
You know what? I don't know. I think I don't know. I'm not.
Was it like
Why they animals smelling? Why they animals smelling?
Because I don't like her. So was it like barnyardfunk.com or something like that? Well, listen, wherever the hell Hazel E sold hers, Latto can go over there and sell it because clearly there is a market and the technological infrastructure already set in place to sell used undergarments. But you want to know what's funny? I just question, here's what's weird, right? Because I don't think too many people in Latto's age bracket has $90,000 discretionary dollars to buy her panties. So I'm just curious to know the demographic and the profile of the man who's spending $90,000 for Latto's used panties.
It could have been a woman.
Or a woman, yeah.
Al, what do you think about this?
Are y'all into that? Like picking up your exes? Like I know people, I had a guy one time that told me, we won't hook up after the club. And he told me, he do not shower, that he likes that fresh, or not that fresh, but that, been walked on all day aroma. Some people are into that. I guess biologically, maybe your pheromones are exuded from that area and it turns people on. I don't know, but y'all into that?
I'm not into it, but someone did ask me not to shower after I worked out. Like, just don't shower. I'm on my way, like back in the day. And I was like, that's weird. But, they like what they like. So if they really into you, they like your smell. They like everything about you. I mean, people peeing on people and everything. So
I was just about to say, watch Al like it. Come on, Al.
Oh, Al like it. Al like anything nasty.
You like it, Al? You like the underarm and the crotch smell?
Well, listen. I like when things smell really good, but I like when things are natural too, like natural aromas, natural, you know, odors and smells are sexy to me. I feel like it's just natural and it's
The
real
word odor,
animalistic.
the word odor
Okay, so aroma. Let's
instantly
do aroma.
aroma when it comes to body smell instantly sets off the hell no triggers in my brain. But to each his own.
As long as it doesn't smell like a cesspool
Right.
or like something really dirty, but somebody who's a little musty or you know a little full day work, you know, a little bit of something, that's okay.
Soulmate people. I'll eat your ass after the club.
This show is never gonna make it. This show is never gonna go.
I'll eat your ass after the club.
All right. Well, I'm afraid to go into this next round. I don't know what y'all gonna say now. Listen, woman shared that she prefers dating drug dealers and scammers over doctors. Take a look.
Like, I want to go shopping. I want to buy a new car. Like, whatever I feel like doing, I want to do. Like, I don't want to wait for you to get your paycheck. Like, you know what I mean? Because then you might have to save. You might have to do that. But, like, if you sell drugs or if you scam or whatever, like, you just gonna have it.
All right. What do y'all think about her preferences? And do y'all have a type? Q, I know you classy based kind of, but what you think about us? Have you ever been with a scammer?
Not on purpose. Okay. Not on purpose. Not one that purported himself to be a scammer. Okay. Listen, y'all, this is not designed to be an attack on women. I'm just so over these trashy ass, non-want to work ass women like this who, you know, just think by virtue of them existing on the planet, they just deserve free stuff. And because they have a vagina, then somebody's just supposed to be buying them cars and jewelry and all this type of stuff just because I want it. Like, first of all, the person in this video, I'm hoping that was a skit because you're not even that girl. And if you want it, well, how about your ass go scam or go sell drugs, especially considering that the problems that we have with the shortage of Black men and the crime and our incarceration rate. You take your ass, your frowsy ass out there and scam or want somebody to commit crimes so your ass can buy cars and wigs and stuff. Please, this whole ghetto hood city girl, I have sex with a man for bags to take me out to dinner. It's late, it's lame, it's tired through and delayed. Like her and women that think like her, in my mind, are garbage and the scum of the community, to be honest.
I'm gonna piggyback on this, and I will say it's hood rat behavior. I know there's some criticism about me using that word before, but I'm gonna say this. Hood rat is not a thing that is to be owned by Black women. It is not. It is tackiness. It is wanting to take shortcuts. It's behavior that would embarrass your parents. Wanting to fight someone at 40 years old, wanting to just do the least and get the most, not being educated, being violent. And that is also not something that, like, you know, and this story, I'm going to make it even broader. It ain't just Black women that are doing this, or it's not just women. There's a lot of men out here now, too, that's scamming men as well. It's just a mentality of a demographic of our community right now. I won't even say our community, of people that want the shortcut, that think it's cute. This shit is not cute. What happened? I'm a fan of the hard work. I'm a fan of like having a resume, a pedigree, a degree, caring about like having some kind of class about you and having some kind of like ethics and some like moral high ground, something where it's like, you know what? I don't think I want someone that's going to risk his freedom to get me something that's material that I may or might not care about in a year. It's whack. And we got to like stop giving attention to the people that behave like this. And that's why I love these people that work hard, and maybe people call them lames or they're corny because they have a 9-to-5. But I had to give a heads up today to some people working the airport today that they were the outside people that do the stuff like that. Then and the baggage handlers, there was 3 of them walking the airport today. I go, yo, props to what y'all do. Y'all do a hard job. It was freezing today. And they look so happy. And those are the kind of guys that a girl like this or a person like this would frown upon, look down their nose like, you ain't got it like that. And those are the people that are going to have money in retirement and all that and be straight in 20 years, not these scammers. Sorry, Al. I just wanted to jump in on that because I was really feeling a way about that.
Yeah, they got retirement, they got health benefits. They can go to the doctor anytime that they need. You know what, Claudia? I'm just listening to you share that in Q2. We should change the title of this headline. This shouldn't be Woman Prefers Dating Scammers. It should read Little Girl, because her response is sounding way young girl centric to me. It sounds like this is these young girls who are trying to hustle to get what they want. They want their bags, they want their shoes, you know, they want the nice cars and everything, because a real woman understands that this type of relationship is only going to lead to two possible things usually, and that is either you're going to go to jail with him because you are aiding and abetting, or you're going to end up with a child or two as a single mother while he's serving his time for all of that scamming and hustling and cheating people out of money that he does. So I just feel like, you know, maybe for a young girl, this might be hot and this might be good, but woman is not the right name to use in this title.
I absolutely agree with you. And lastly, because this is something that's close to my heart, I'm going to tell you right now from my experience. I'm 49 years old. I started working hard when I was 17 as a model. I had a paper route. I worked in I was a telemarketer. I always kept a job. I never had someone I never sought out a man to take care of me. Now, if a man wanted to do something for me, that's extra. But I always had something where no one had power over me. And I'm going to tell you, young girls that are watching this, you may think it's cute for Instagram, but there's nothing more sexy and powerful to people watching you than a woman that got her own, that a woman that can write a check for $110,000 and get her a house, a woman that has great credit, a woman that got it going on and don't need you, but wants you. Man want to be wanted. So I'm just saying, ladies, I'm your future. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just giving you what I think about this. Real game. All right, y'all, let's move on. The next stripper alleged at an R&B. My bad. I just thought my script was in the way.
You were fired up.
So we can pay the bills, so we don't gotta be hoeing for FOXSOUL. Okay, we'll be right back. Welcome back to TGIF. We're having a good time tonight on the show. If you're having a good time with us as well, give us some thumbs up in the chat. All right, y'all, let's get into the story now. After posting a tour of her New York City apartment on TikTok, Julia Fox received criticism from people who felt that her home was underwhelming. Well, in a second video, Julia defended her home and shared why she doesn't feel the need to live in a bigger, more expensive apartment. We have a clip.
You know, it's about having that sense of normalcy for Valentino. I don't want him to grow up and be like a prick. You know what I mean? I want him to be in touch with the real world.
All right. Al, what do you think about this?
I don't know. That apartment looks seedy to me. I'm sorry it was crowded. There's nothing about it that I don't like, but I just feel like it was a mismatch, right, to the lifestyle of the people that we have known her to be associated with and how they tried to parade her in front of all of us and make us feel like she was just this great woman. And that's Kanye West and Drake. Both of them have dated this woman. And to think that those two dated a woman that lives like that, it just makes me feel uncomfortable.
Okay, Q, what do you think?
I'm just laughing because this heifer talking about it's about her son. How convenient is she want him to be in touch with the real world? No, bitch, your bank account in touch with the damn real world, okay? Let me tell you something. There are humble abodes all over the place. You ain't even got no counter space, okay? Like, there are just certain things that people with means do. You can still keep your child humble, you know, send his ass to public school. That can keep him in the real world. But that apartment, the toys all in the hallway, just tell the truth. You're not that girl, okay? You're not that girl. And you got an apartment that is based on the career that you have. I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. I ain't never seen her ass in a Noxzema commercial. I ain't never seen her in a movie. I ain't never seen her in a damn Hallmark Christmas movie. I don't know what this woman do. And from the looks of how she lived, a whole bunch of nothing. Let me tell you a secret, Julia. You can start you a little YouTube channel and live a little better than that, honey. Don't ask me. But what you think, Claudia?
I'm going to say this. Julia, Give the excuse you gave for why you live in an apartment like that, being about your son, it was not well thought out. Let me help you out. I lived in New York in 2013 and 14. I had a 700 square foot apartment for $4,000. Now, her apartment wasn't cute that she showed, but it was big for New York. That apartment probably did cost her like $5,000. It may have cost that. My thing is this: if you truly cared about the welfare and well-being of your son, how about getting an apartment that had no mice and no roaches? The reason why I was paying $4K for 700 square feet is because that was my number one priority. I said, when I moved to New York, I need a new building that has no roaches and no mice. So I had to pay extra to be in a place that was a new build, right? Back then, that place is probably $8,000 now. If you truly cared about the well-being of your kid, you'd have him where he wasn't around vermin. That's what you would do. So I think that was a miscalculation, Julia. Like, maybe say, listen, New York is expensive and y'all might think this is dusty, but this is what you get for $7,000 in New York City right now.
If she truly cared about her son, she'd move her ass to Atlanta. Okay.
Didn't it give like working girl vibes?
Well, I mean, if the shoe fit, put it on.
You know what? I'd like to thank our special guest, Dorion Renaud. Al, let us know what happens when you meet him, and he's a great guy. And
Al, you better not mess up our skincare.
Q, I'm not you, brother.
I learned from the best, honey, because that Lord said. But go ahead and close and stop talking.
No, you know, when Q's done with you, he'll put you out. Like,
yes. Well, hey, thanks to everybody watching us on YouTube. Yo, stick around for the Sharpton sisters. They're doing it big. We'll see y'all on Friday with y'all messy old questions. We'll see y'all next time, y'all.
Bye, soulmates.